I knew that I wanted to go down a path of professional development, maybe outside of the resources I had here at St. Louis Children's Hospital. And I stumbled across the mentor program. So it was very easy to use, kind of like a dating app, and it's exceeded my expectations.
The best part to me about being a mentor is watching somebody grow, or getting feedback about, hey, we talked about this, and this past week such and such happened, and I was able to take your advice and see how effective it actually was whenever I got to use it.
My mentor is great. We say we meet like every other week, and we always say that we might be soulmates because she's the Tennessee version of me.
Initially, my responsibility really was to talk to my mentees, get to know them, where they are, who they are, and get to know some of the personal things about them as well. And then, what are their goals, or what are things that they're thinking about? What are things that they have thought in the past about, like, potentially doing? With Samantha, she has been really trying to kind of figure out what her goals really need to be for her, for career-wise and stuff. I helped her with improving her resume, and I helped her with just kind of going through some mock interviews and discussing some of her answers and ways that she can really promote herself, because she's phenomenal.
I had applied for an assistant nurse manager job in a location that I'd worked at previously as a scrub tech. And I was really excited about it. And so she sent me her interview form for leadership ahead of time. And at our next meeting, she actually interviewed me. The other thing she has helped me with is kind of taking a pause and really thinking through a situation. I was new to being an educator when I got this job, and they hadn't had an educator for a year and a half. So things were a little rough for a while, but there were a lot of hard conversations that had to be had that I wasn't used to doing. And I can text her anytime, call her anytime. She'll talk through a situation before I go into a tough meeting. And I think she's really helped me develop the way that I approach situations.
And then from a personal level, like I said, I have lifelong friends in both of my mentees, I think. Samantha told me, she said, AORN has come up with the best dating app. because it has connected me with a mentor that I was totally meant to be with.